The valley stretched before them, endless and veiled in silver mist. Beneath their feet, the earth whispered of forgotten steps, of souls who had wandered and never returned. Daniel clenched his fists. "This is folly," he muttered. "A place where voices are stolen and truth fades like morning dew." Beside him, Miriam wrapped her cloak tighter. "Yet we were called," she said, eyes searching the shadows ahead. A voice neither near nor far wove through the wind. "Cross the valley, find the well of light before the night swallows the path." Daniel exhaled sharply. "A test of faith," he scoffed, "as if faith alone can part the silence." Miriam glanced at him. Perhaps silence is where faith speaks loudest. They stepped forward. The air thickened, wrapping around them like unseen hands. Every step felt heavier, the hush growing deeper. They tried to speak, but no sound came. Even the crunch of gravel beneath their feet was swallowed by the valley's embrace. Shadows stirred at the edges of their vision. Figures wove through the mist, faces familiar yet wrong. Daniel's breath quickened. There, in the gloom, his father stood, eyes hollow, lips moving soundlessly. Miriam clutched his arm, shaking her head. She too had seen someone, a child with her own eyes, her own face, but filled with sorrow she did not understand. Doubt crept in. Was this a place of echoes or deception? A flicker of gold shimmered ahead. The well of light. They quickened their pace, but the valley fought back. The mist thickened. The figures whispered soundlessly, hands reaching, beckoning. Daniel faltered. His father's ghostly figure lifted a hand, pleading. A warning? A call? Miriam turned to him, eyes wide. She reached for his hand, gripping it tightly. Trust, not strength. The voice returned, not from the valley, but within. They walked together. The figures did not fade, but they no longer held power. The silence did not vanish, but fear no longer ruled it. The golden glow of the well pulsed brighter as they stepped closer. The mist recoiled, and for the first time they heard sound, the whisper of water, the sigh of wind. At the well's edge, Daniel knelt. The water reflected him, not the cynic who doubted, but the man who had chosen to trust. Miriam gazed into the well. The reflection of the sorrowful child was gone. In its place stood a woman, strong, unshaken. The valley did not disappear, but as they turned to leave, it no longer held them captive. They had crossed. The silent winds no longer stole their voices. Faith had spoken louder than fear.